Alright, so we got some organization to do today. I'm gonna have to move the black truck to the storage area while we're waiting on parts because it's just minor little things coming. I got to use the light bar last night, and when I turned it on, everything is like really bright. The light bar is insanely bright, so that's awesome. I'm gonna get a lot of use out of that practicality. It's like 65 today. So we're gonna run with the windows down. We gotta go pick up the trailer, gotta go ship something out at the post office. Yeah, we're gonna tow today. I gotta move the white bed. That's getting picked up on the 15th. Put that on the black truck, and yeah, it's gonna be a clusterfuck of a day, but let's get to it. All right, there she is. Gonna take it, throw it on the trailer today. We got parts ordered for this next week. Thinking about putting a toolbox here, but we don't know yet, but we gotta get it come along ordered. But we'll get this thing up and out of here. Throw her on the trailer. That's about 8,200, maybe a little bit more, and then that's 3,300. So like I said, this is about 11,500 pounds right here. But we'll get this to the storage lot, put this on the trailer, put the white bed on top of this one, because I don't know when he's going to pick this up. We do have parts yet that we're waiting on him to bring over. So PCM is the big thing. So we're going to get pulled out, bring it right down. There's the truck down there. Bring it over here, back it in, bring it back down again. Keep coming. A little more. Right there. Alright. See how she moves. No key. No ignition switch. Good e-brake. See how this goes. Alright. She is. I'm going to try to momentum its way down. But I don't want to get too much momentum where we go through the back. But where we're at. Breaking the Ram Charger out to push it up. 11:05 and 11:21. He said he put 100 miles on this thing in 2 years. That's awesome. Let's see if she starts. There we go. By the way, guys, it is a 360. Bunch of comments about it being a 318. It is a 360, he said. So 5.9 V8. Every option in the book. Ugh. I didn't realize that was filming, but yeah, so the we got the Ram Charger going. Sweet. Assume you'll want to push. I'll sit in the truck.
You want to line it up?
I guess, yeah, that's fine.
It's gonna be yours, so.
Yeah, get close to it. Well, I figured I'll load this if you want. Does that plow go up any higher? Nah, that's it. Slow. That's good. All right, we'll get this thing pushed up. All right. Sketchy. We went to put this on. I had to get someone to hold the brakes. You can see the drag marks from the tire to pick the whole back end up. So I accidentally got it up this far. I didn't mean to do that. So I'm gonna have to adjust it. Well, I'll put air in the bags, obviously, but I wanted it back a little bit further, but it all fits on the trailer, so whatever. All right, Ram Charger doing great. I think I got the AC on. Yeah, it's pretty decent. I don't like the first gen chime, so that's gonna have to stop. But since the window doesn't go down, yeah, since the window doesn't go down, I will leave the door open. So let's get this thing backed up and go from there. Doing an exhaust. Let's see how she. How do you open this door? Ah, I see it. See how she sounds. Terrible. What? Alright, I'll get the after of that 300. I just put an exhaust on it. Jay helped out in the end there. That's his car. So we just put a Bora on it. So we'll see how it sounds when I get to hear it next time. And now we're headed with the truck back there. We're headed to go to the storage lot. I gotta message the guy who's coming to get the trailer, see if he wants to come and get it tomorrow. But all this stuff is gonna go on my trailer now, and then we're on to the next job. So let me know if you guys have anything else you want me to do. The shop is open, we are ready to work. All right, here's about where we're at. I'm trying to take this bed, put it just like that, up and on. We just need to come up with a game plan.
Maybe get off the trailer.
Well, no, because then it's gonna be a pain in the ass to back this thing up, and then we'll have to drag this all over the place. So we could put a strap from somewhere up in the bed to like teeter-totter it up, if you want to do that. That way there's no strength being used. Once we get it tilted up, then we just pull. We can both leverage it ourselves.
I think you could get a good handle on the front, maybe.
That's what happens when you don't have a lot of space. You always got to make do, but yeah, if we took a strap and like made it pull the bed up, that's what I did last time. Yeah, we can set it on that too. Yeah, just I do want some straps as some support.
Your strap shit works,
I want the straps as support, at least, just that way we don't get crushed by a bed. Because he's coming to pick this up. He told me it should be next week. I'm just still waiting on him. We planned this out. I think I sold this like 3 weeks ago. He's just waiting on coming down and getting the time. If the trailer guy came today, that would have been even more perfect, because then we would have had another person. Yeah, you're not gonna lift it the whole way up there. Like, we can lift it a little bit, but let's get to thinking. There's where we're at now. We lifted the trailer up a little bit, got a little bit of height on it.
If you wanted the strap from here to the bed, that will make sure it can't go any further back.
Well, it's not gonna go any further back because it's stuck in the wedge on that side where the dent's at.
Oh my.
All right, well, at this point, I'm thinking we hook 2 straps, one to the nubs in here and one back to the nubs back there. And we can also lift this up, like you said, so it doesn't go anywhere, but then I can also back this under. But at the same time, it's gonna be, it's a bunch of different ways. Move on to the next step. What a damn animal. So we're gonna take from that hole, and we're gonna pull it that way now at this point. So it's not gonna come down over like it looks like it's gonna. It won't, because of that there, which is why we did it this way.
You're lying.
But it's caught on the winch on this side.
Do you have a way to make sure it doesn't go off the bed?
It can't because of this. So we're good there. So let's grab some straps. All right, we got it up there. Now we just need to strap it, and pretty soon call it a day. We'll have to pull this thing out, put this on the front, get this up there. They told me this was 4,500 pounds when they registered it. Nah, I don't think it is, but whatever. So this will go on first. This trailer might be a little overloaded, but we're not gonna drive it anywhere, so whatever. All right, so for everything you guys missed, looks like this wheel and this wheel. Yo, this would have been the perfect angle to work on this thing. Oh, dragging a strap. Might have crushed it. Josh, it's my stone shoveler. I mean, technically, I guess we didn't need the ramps. So we're gonna pull this thing down, put this on first. And we'll put this on the back burner till he brings me parts, and then we can finish the series. I might start releasing this checklist for you guys here in the next couple days. Even though this isn't done, I think we've gotten it, pretty sure we've gotten it about 99%. So that's, you know, pretty good, no complaints about that. I'm gonna bring the winch cable out so that we can pull that up, or I might just have him do it, honestly. I don't know how I want to do it yet. Just need to move some of this stuff. spare tire on the roof. This is a sturdy rack, so I'm kind of curious on how it would hold up. So I think I'm gonna put the light, I'm gonna order the things to put the spare tire on the headache rack, and then order there's a plate that will sit here on both sides so that we can put a beacon, because I was gonna do a light bar for the emergency shit, for like the tow truck shit, and I'm not gonna do that because I don't know, it's not my style. But if I could get 2 beacons here, they do about the same thing. There's no point in spending thousands of dollars on an emergency light, just because nobody really pays attention to them anyway, and it is what it is. So I'm gonna get 1 for each side. We might have a plow for this thing for next year, pending what happens. But we also, yeah, I'm gonna get the spare tire on the roof and then the 2 beacons on the side and just call it a day. Get these guys down here. I am gonna strap the dually down just a little bit, and then put everything else in the back of the box truck. So I'm gonna strap the box truck down by like 1 tire as well. Spare tire. There you go. And then we'll throw this to the side as well. Just gonna hook the winch up to his, and then we'll just winch the rest of the way. Even though it's downhill, it's not moving. So let's grab this cable and call it a day. Alright, we got her up on as far as I can get it. We're dragging stones a little bit, so we'll drag them on the way up as well. Lots and lots of tongue weight, just because you can see just how low. Honestly, wish this is how low it would sit normally, but whatever. We'll see how she sits with the big tires, and we'll determine if we need to bring her down anymore. But that's where she's gonna sit, so I can work on it, unless the guy takes the trailer tomorrow, which he's supposed to. So then we will take everything off and just sit it in the spot. That'll make it easier. The reason I'm doing all this is because I have the trailer and I don't have any other spots. We used to have one up there. We got rid of it a while back, and we can't exactly find another spot. So for what it is, it's like 135 bucks a month for 1 spot. So I can store 3 cars, 2 trucks, or 3 cars or 2 trucks and a trailer. So this is what it is. Now I'm gonna get backed up once he gets off the phone and go from there, because now I need to bring the box truck back on. I am going to be working on getting some space here at some point, because I can only do this so long. But this this thing behind me was more of a project than if I would have had all the parts, because I know originally like what all needs done to it. Like I know what I need for the most part. I knew what I needed for the most part, but not 100%. And the parts that we thought we had, he was supposed to go get from the original owner, which would have been nice. But that guy, like I said, he screwed him. And PCM, tone ring, all the sensors, all the other stuff. I'm lucky that I stripped apart that white truck. That's the only reason this thing is as far along as it is I was able to get him parts. A starter, the previous owner took his starter. Like all of that stuff he took, and it is what it is. So if you guys have a project like this and you want to bring it over, feel free. I can do another one of these, but I can do it a lot faster, knowing that we have the 12-valve swap checklist. Like I said, I'm gonna release in a few days, and everything is on there. If you need parts, you know exactly what you're gonna need for every single step of the way from 03 to 05. Now, if you wanna do it on an 06, 07, 59 truck, there is gonna be a little bit more that will be involved. You'll have to get some things from the earlier trucks, like the throttle pedal, because an 06 is an electronic throttle pedal, whereas the 05 and 03, in between those years, it's a cable to an electronic. So you'll just have to get like that assembly and whatnot. So it's not a big deal. It's all little stuff. We pretty much have that down to a T now. So if you want to bring something, or you have other stuff that you want to work on, like I said, shop rate's about $95 an hour. A lot cheaper than you guys are going to get from anywhere else. Around us, it's like in between like 145 bucks and 175. So it's not too bad. Like I said, bring me some of your stuff. We're just chilling, rolling with whatever we need to do to keep making money. Car hauling, there is nothing for cars in my area. I'm trying. There's stuff I could run for $1,000 a day, but ultimately with Pennsylvania, it's going to cost me way more than that to run. It'd be like $1,000 every other day. So I go out to Pittsburgh, pick something up, drop in New Jersey. There's nothing ever coming back. Not a big deal. We're gonna move into freight, but we're doing power only right now and just doing shop stuff to keep the stuff flowing. So my net is actually higher with the shop stuff than it is with hotshot, which is kind of crazy to think about, but I don't need to go out and run to make money. Still making my monthly insurance payment. Yes, I'm still looking. Anytime a power only comes in and it's local, I take it. I have one, like I said, coming up Thursday. So we will be running a fifth wheel from West Mifflin, you know, out Pittsburgh area down to Maryland. We'll be dropping that on Saturday. Get some money in there. They're paying tolls, and it's paying $800 on top of tolls, on top of me storing it for a day. So really, really good rate. I think it's $1,000 to just go and grab it. No trailer involved. So that brings the overhead down a lot when they're willing to pay tolls. So I'm good with that. So like I said, hopefully the trailer goes. Hopefully this truck gets paid for. We got about $17,000-$18,000 coming, and then we can start working on getting our next trailer and getting the Ram Charger fixed up and get that ready to see if we're going to sell it or make content on it. We will see. But I want that thing perfect because I really do like that thing, but probably going to turn around and sell it like I do everything else because money, money, money. This thing sits all the time, and it's just, this is one reason I like this thing, because I knew the history on it. It just sits and it fires right up every time. I do need to put some gas in it, but it does fire up every single time. Alright, so I bought this box truck, and I told you guys, she said when I bought it that it smokes under the hood and then it shuts off. I think I found what the smoking under the hood was, because when I bought it I realized, you know, the transmission wasn't like the super happiest. It takes a second and then it grabs. In this position here I couldn't get it to move. Like it'll want to grab, but then it's stuck. And the smoking is actually coming from the transmission. So, and how it shut off makes sense that it's a transmission problem, because it's like a thud and it just thud and shuts off, you know? So it smokes under the hood, so that makes sense. So maybe I'll go through and do a nice transmission service on this thing. Who knows how many times it's done it. But I'm gonna let her know, because she was wondering about it too. I thought it was something electrical, like a couple other guys have said, but definitely 100% it's a transmission issue, because I'm trying to pull it up and it's like getting stuck here. So I'm gonna wait for him to come back. We'll hook the jumpers back up and we'll winch this up. This still runs and drives and everything just fine, but it probably needs a good transmission service, so not a big deal. Here's the sight we got. Goodness gracious, that is heavy. And I gotta back up without for low, meaning I get to be in high and do it. So sorry, clutch, you are replaceable. That is so obnoxious. I don't have any of the air in the bags. I don't know. But can you imagine towing this shit down the road? That's 8,500 pounds. Trailer's 6,500 pounds. That's another 8,000 pounds, maybe 7. So there's 15,000 plus 21,000 on the trailer. Let's say the trailer with the 2 loads, that's 21,000 plus the truck, that's 9,000. So this is about 30,000 pounds right here. So I'm gonna get this thing dropped. Just confirmed with the guy who's buying my trailer. I just texted him. He said he's just waiting for his funds to clear from his, which it's weird that it's taking that long, but I'm not going to complain because I know that he's coming to pick this thing up, so that'll make me really happy.